Good morning. My name is Tristan Rowell. I'm the Kings County Dairy Princess. So I cover District 7 here in California. I'm a college student and I'm studying agriculture communications. And today I'm here with the Plant Foundation, which is this science through the lens of agriculture. A great organization and doing amazing things. We're here at the Fresno Chaffee Zoo for Ag Day 2018, learning lots of fun things. And today I'll be teaching you how milk goes from the dairy to your door. So first we'll start off with some little dairy products testing. So this is butter. Is butter a dairy product? Yes, that's right. Butter is a dairy product. Now we have Greek yogurt. Is Greek yogurt a dairy product? Does it contain milk? Yes, that's right. It is a dairy product. What about mayonnaise? Is mayonnaise a dairy product? No, mayonnaise is not a dairy product. It's mostly made of eggs. How about Monterey Jack cheese? Is that a dairy product containing milk? Yes, that's right. Cheese is a dairy product. And sour cream? Yes, it is. How about eggs? No, eggs are not a dairy product. Often they're found in the dairy aisle or very close, but it is not a dairy product. And Cool Whip. Is Cool Whip a dairy product? No, it's not. Good job. So if it were whipped cream, it would be a dairy product, but this particular product is not dairy. And ice cream. Is ice cream a dairy product? Yes, good job. Our favorite ice cream is a dairy product containing milk. So where do these dairy products come from? So it starts off with a cow. We can't get milk if we don't have a cow. So a cow usually will, first calf, heifer, and then a cow at about 2 years old. Once they have their own calf, they begin milking. So this is our milk that comes from the cow. And this is the calf. So once a calf is born, it'll usually live on a calf ranch for about 2 months, and then it'll become, and while it is at the calf ranch, it'll drink colostrum. Colostrum has lots of very important nutrients that a calf must have to grow strong and healthy and become a great producing cow. And now the heifer. So a heifer's about 2 months old to 2 years old. So the heifer's in between being a calf or a baby and being a grown cow. And that is when they will become pregnant and then are able to live, and once they calf, they become a cow. And bulls are very important in this process as well, but bulls do not make milk. So now we have our cow. This means our heifer finally turned 8 years old and had her first calf, and she's ready to milk for us on the dairy. And this is a Holstein cow, and usually they're very common here in California in the Central Valley. They're black and white spotted, and a little fun fact is that every single cow has their own prints. Every human has their own fingerprint, and every cow has their own printing, even though they may look very similar. And this is a Jersey. We also see Jerseys a lot, but we see Holsteins more. And why we see Holsteins a lot is because they're fantastic milk producers, and they produce the most milk out of all dairy breeds. Now, Jersey is very common because their milk has lots of fat in it, which is great for butter. And those are good fats for us to consume. Now, this is an udder, this and the mammary system, and this is where the milk comes from. Without these, we couldn't get the milk. And so the udder has 4 chambers, and all split up, 4 teats, and the mammary system you can see under her stomach following into the udder. And those are her 4 teats. Those are how we milk her. So this is our little process. We have a calf, and then she milks, and then she has a 2-month vacation during the year. So she'll be lactating for 10 months, and then while she's lactating, she'll be ready to have another baby as well. But she needs to take 2 months off so that she can prepare herself, make sure she's getting enough nutrients and that milk isn't taking from her. We want to focus on the baby. So she gets a 2-month vacation to hang out on the dairy. Now, this is not how we milk cows today. That would take far too long with the amount that is needed. There's a high demand, so this isn't possible. But that's how cows used to be milked by hand. So now this is a much more common process or system. Now this is a carousel. These are usually on larger dairies. So how this works is there's an opening. A cow will walk in and they attach the milking claws to her udders and it spins around. And as it spins, she's being milked the whole entire time. And by the time it has come around, she's usually done. It only takes a cow to milk 2 to 5 minutes. Not very long at all. And when cows milk, they're ready. They're not forced. They're not pressured into it. They have a schedule. They're usually milked night and day, just twice a day, but some cows are very large and produce lots of milk. In that case, they'll be milked 3 times a day. Now this is water. As water is very important to us humans, it's very important to cows as well. They drink about a bathtub full of water a day, or 30 to 50 gallons. They are producing milk all day long. Their body needs nutrients to keep them hydrated and healthy. So a TMR, or total mixed, is what cows eat. Now this is very important because all these different things have been taken and tested, and we've found out what they do and what they do for the cow's body. So it's made up of rolled corn, cottonseed, almond hulls, alfalfa hay, and silage. And each of these bring things like fiber, proteins, fats, everything that we need, but at a much larger scale. And without all of these, she can't produce all her milk. So she eats this and drinks all that water. So this process, that milk can't stay at the dairy all day. So once a cow is milked, it'll be put onto a milk truck, which looks like this. We see them all the time, especially here in the Central Valley. And then it'll go to a creamery where it's pasteurized and homogenized. And sometimes we like chocolate or strawberry milk, so that's where it's flavored as well. It's bottled and then put onto the truck that goes to the grocery store. And that's where the fun happens, because we get to buy those products and consume them at home. So this is an example, a picture from Rosa Brothers. They're a dairy in Hanford, California, and their creamery is in Tulare. They're sold across California, and they're very great. It's a family-based company, a great family as well. Now, my favorite part of my job is that I get to advocate for the Real California Milk Seal, which is here. And what that tells us is that all the milk is from California, and it's great, it's fresh. And dairy products like cheese have the cheese seal, which we don't see as often. We're trying to focus on this seal right here. And then we see the Real Dairy Product Seal. All that means that there's a great fresh product. It has real milk in it, and you're getting the best nutrients possible. And once we buy those products, especially those ones with the seals on them, we get to be happy like this guy right here. That's my presentation. Are there any questions? No questions? All right. Thank you so much. You have a question? Do I have any cows? So I do not live on a dairy, but I do show Holstein heifers. So I do have one